the core to my fast picking is to reverse that and to have those be upstrokes on the downbeat. And that's where I diverted from the rest of guitar humanity and developed this weird way of picking that happens to work really well. So we're going to do upstrokes there. Up, 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 up. And then the syncopated open A part becomes downs. So that's really small motions, so it's probably difficult to see. So I'm gonna demonstrate, like, imagine that this microphone stand is one of the strings, and this is the other string, and I'm going ba, 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 ba. So the first way that I did it, where this is a downstroke, it would be da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, all inside the two strings. The second way I did it, where this is an upstroke, would be da, 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 which at first glance seems like it's a lot less efficient. Like if you're here, you have less room to travel. It's closer. You don't have to go as far. This, you got to travel all the way down here. Like, why would you want to do that? You're wasting all this motion. And the reason is, I mean, again, I'm sort of rationalizing this because I just played it first and then try to explain it later. Is that it's almost like hitting a baseball. If you can only go back this far, you can't hit it very hard. But if you can go way back here, you can get a lot more power. Same thing with drums. If you could only lift up your drumstick an inch, you couldn't hit the drum very hard. But if you can get up there, you can do it. So when I hit that up, I've got a lot of room. I can really hit it. And it's fast enough. I think if I do it the other way, if I do inside, let's see, it's supposed to be fast too. But I actually have to concentrate on it. I mean, I practiced the outside one more, so maybe I'm not objective. But it really works to do that outside one. This is it right now. So that is the chord technique. That's what I'd practice for like a year. And I'm totally serious. To practice that for a year, the motions are going to get more and more refined, and it's going to get to the point where you can go like a really, you can take it out of a shuffle and just go. You can get it really quick. Yeah, that's actually, but I managed to go. And that's the core of it. Whenever you do that fast picking stuff, when you have to shift between those two strings, that's just the outside thing. That's the whole trick to it. And it really is developing this tiny little muscle move that I probably couldn't explain if I had to save my life. The only thing I can say is that the way to do it is to practice it a lot and listen and feel, and the more you do it, the more efficient it'll become, the better it'll sound. It's something that requires a lot of ear to really pay attention to just how the tone of it is, how much it's locking into the groove, dynamically how it's sounding. If you can make it quiet and loud, like, get it really quiet. I'm not changing the tempo. But that takes a lot of control to do that. Let's see if I can speed it up and do the same thing. That's really the way I'd practice that. It's not a matter of speed isn't the only ingredient. It's dynamics, it's tone, it's so many things, and it's transitions. Oh my goodness! Whenever you do this kind of any fast lick, you've got to be able to escape from it eventually. If you finally get it, like, all right, I got it. I practiced the blues shuffle for a year, and now I can do it. But how do I stop? How do I escape from this thing? Help! And so you have to come up with endings, and endings for any lick, whether it's a fast one or it's a slow one. Having ending variations is so useful. So I'm going to give you a couple for this. If you just went like... messed those up a little. Let me get them right. That's how you can really use it, because you can escape from it. You can do transitions in and out. So that's the way to practice that thing. I hope that helps. Again, that's the exciting part, but don't start there. Start with the ups on the downbeat, upstrokes, because this thing is upstrokes on the downbeat. Up, 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 up. That's the trick. All right, so let me see if I can throw that into this next tune. This is by Joe Walsh.